welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet. I am Amber, and today I thought I would just, record a video and chat while I work on my peephole chevron blanket. I am making it for Boggy Creek, and I am loving it. Like, I was just telling another friend of mine that I need to stop making blankets that I like because I want to make another one so I can have it. Because I like this thing, it reminds me of like a piñata or something, and it's just, the colors are so vibrant and bright and neon and just, I love them. I want to keep the blanket, but I know deep down in my heart I am making it for, you know, a good cause, for children who, you know, have to suffer through life with, and you know, who's to say they're suffering? You know, maybe they have a good quality of life, but they just got handed a little different deck of cards than the rest of us, you know. And really, I mean, to be honest, we all have our own deck of cards to deal with, right? Hey, kitty cat. My kitty cat's coming to say hi to me, so whenever she's around, I always have to say hi to her. I know there's more of you out there that talk to your animals. Like they can have a conversation back. I'm a firm believer that they can't, and that they don't have thoughts like we do. But they definitely have their own personalities, that's for sure. God created them in their own unique ways as well as us. What you doing, kitty cat? There's nothing under there. She's like peering underneath the bed like there's something under there. But she's the only animal in this house, or at least should be. She needs to be doing her job and, you know, making all the other ones leave. We haven't had mice problem though in several years. We took care of that. And yes, I hate to say it, but we have found baby snakes. Thank God they were baby snakes. Thank you, Jesus, that they were baby snakes. And to boot, they were garter snakes, so they weren't dangerous to us. Thank goodness. Oh, sorry, pardon my up close and personal. I forgot I had knocked this over, so I had to pick it up. I'm trying to drink less stuff like this, but you know, to be honest, this claims it has 0 sugar in it. So I don't know. It says flavored sparkling water. I don't like most sparkling waters, but these are flavored in a way that I can actually drink them. The ones that are like, I don't know what the Bublés and the, oh, you know what I'm talking about, the sparkling waters that are like flavored, like cherry flavored, strawberry flavored, water, whatever. The ones that are clear, I don't like those. They just, for some reason, are very bland to me. And this actually has some flavor to it. But yeah, 5 calories for the whole bottle. Somebody opened this one when I pulled it out of the fridge. We keep our drinks downstairs in our basement, and I pulled this one out. I didn't pay attention until I got upstairs, and I went, shh. I'm like, that opened awfully easily, and like it was down to here. I wasn't paying attention when I grabbed it, because it was laying on its side like this when I grabbed it, because for some reason whoever put these in there laid them on their side because they couldn't sit up or something. I don't know. They are a little bit taller than normal. They're only 17 ounces, so they're not much more than a soda can. But anyway, back to the crocheting. Oh, I started working on Juan's new project bag that he came out with called the Joey bag. And it's an awesome bag. well, the tutorial so far is awesome. I haven't actually made it. I started trying to figure out what yarn I was going to use to make it today. And I sent some pictures to somebody and they're like, I thought you were working on Boggy Creek blankets and now you're working on a bag? My head's swirling. And I'm like, yep, that's me. I am ADHD in blanket or whips. When it comes to whips, I am like, I'm not joking. I will get about halfway through a project and go, what can I start? So I'm really trying to discipline myself to get this done, because I literally only have to go one more repeat of colors, or sequence. I keep calling them repeats. Sequence of colors. So my sequence is, as you can see, the bright pink, then the yellow, then green, then blue, purple, and then back to the pink. And I've got 2 sequences so far. And I measured out what I had with 1 row of the pink on here, and I was around 29 inches-ish. And I need to go to around 40 to 45, somewhere in there. So I measured the first sequence of colors as well as I could because of the chevron. So I measured from here, you know, to here, and then I moved over and I measured from this valley to this point here. So they were both they were both about, I think, 14 inches or so, which makes sense because 14 and 14 is around 29, so it's around there. I know it's 28, but you know what I mean. It's roughly 14 inches, and that was not, you know, being 100% accurate with the measurement. But so I figured if I do one more round of sequence of colors where I end on the purple, I should be able to get this blanket to about, what is that, 43-ish inches. So like I said, between 40 and 45 inches. And that'll be a done blanket. And I am so excited to actually get a blanket done. I feel so bad for my kids. Like, one of them is sitting right here in this sunflower bag. I started one for my youngest, actually, a yellow blanket, and I've showed it a few times. I'll show you. I haven't really made a lot of progress on it because it's literally been sitting in the same spot, not touched, for a while now. And my next oldest, my middle one, so I have 3 kids, but I like to refer to my middle child as my oldest son because he is my oldest son. He is my middle child, but my oldest son of the 2 boys. And my daughter's my only daughter. So, I mean, I don't have to call her my oldest. I can just literally say my daughter. So, anyway, we were in Hobby Lobby and he found a yarn that he liked and he's like, could you make me a blanket out of this instead of what I had planned on, which was, I don't think you can see it. It's actually all the way, yeah, it's this shelf up here where some of my blue is at. He decided that he would rather have this red color versus the blue and neon. I was actually going to use this lime slime with it, running it together with the blue variegated color that I had already. But like I said, I don't know what I was doing at Hobby Lobby. I think I was getting some of the clearance yarn that the one Hobby Lobby I went to actually had some. I had a decent amount. I was gonna say, he picked out, I'll just pull it out and show it to you. Why not? It's called Dakota. Creations by Jax. Loves this. And by the way, Jax, if you ever watch any of my videos and you see this, my Hobby Lobby still has this, so if you need it, like, you need to let me know. I need to tag her in this video so she can see that. But this is, in fact, Dakota. And he picked this out because it has like all the reds and blues and browns, and just he liked it. So being the person that I am, I said, all right, well, we got to find a coordinating color. So, you know, I always have to have a coordinating color. If I get a variegated color yarn, I have to get a coordinating color. So that way, if for some reason I decide I want to make it in just, sorry. So if I decide to make something not in just one color, because I don't like to do just one solid color or variegated or whatever. So I'm always someone that if I get a, like, granted this one here I didn't get a coordinating color to, but I figured I had some that might work, like these. But you know, I always just have to have a coordinating solid if I get a variegated. Always, always, always. So we found this red. I think it's just red. Ooh. Yeah, it's just red. It's hard to see, but the name is kind of, the color's kind of rubbed off a little bit, but it does say red. But anyway, I'm running the two together, and I've gotten my camera is not going to do this justice. Oh, the lighting just sucks right here. Let me see if I can turn this on to make it a little better. I mean, that's a little better. The red is still like really like a lot brighter and oranger, but in person it's red. Anyway, so I'm running the two together, and the reason I brought that up is I feel bad because that's all the further I've gotten with his in the few weeks that I've had the yarn. I've had it for a few weeks now. Where's my hook? There we are. And I've had my other son's longer. And I feel horrible that I'm working on all these other projects and I keep putting theirs aside. I need to make theirs a priority because they are my children, you know. And I want them to be able to have the blankets to cuddle with as soon as possible. You know, they're not missing it right now necessarily because honestly they've probably both forgotten about it unless I bring it up, because honestly they haven't even brought it up. But I'm sure they're anxious to get on, maybe. I hope. But yeah, I just feel bad that I put my own children's projects on the back burner for so long. But maybe tonight before I go to bed, which will be here before too long because, I don't know. I have not had any caffeine today. I'm proud of myself. Yes, I know, shocker, no caffeine, no coffee, no caffeinated beverages, nothing. And I'm trying to figure out if my head being a little bit sore, not a headache, but I mean, I guess it's a headache, but it's just like this lingering soreness. It's hard to explain. I think a lot of it has to do with my teeth cleaning this morning. My goodness, that lady, whoo, she was very vigorous in her cleaning skills this morning. Very, and then the actual dentist comes in and looks at my teeth and like barely touches it, and I'm just like, where were you while my teeth were being cleaned? Goodness. But every time I get my teeth cleaned, I always get some sort of like little headache from it. I don't know. And I usually will try to take ibuprofen before I go to the dentist, because then by the time it kicks in, I will be either being close to being done with my teeth cleaning or having been done by the time it kicks in. It takes my body a while to realize that it's in my system, I guess. I don't know. So funny watching myself crochet. And if it seems like it's a little bit different angle, I don't know if it does to you guys, but I have my phone in my like tabletop tripod thingy that I have that has like these little arms on it that can actually bend around stuff. I use it in my car when I do my car lives. But I decided to put the table, this little stool in front of me that I use for my ball winder, to store my ball winder on, and then when I need to use it, it's a perfect little table to put a skein of yarn on it and wind it into a cake. So I'm using that instead of my big tripod, which is right here, sitting right next to me. Yes, I could have easily pulled it out, but I don't know. I didn't want to take up the floor space, so I decided real quick, I'm just going to throw this on here and record a video for a little bit. So what was I talking about? Oh yeah, my projects. Yeah, I'm serious. I'm bad. So bad. I know that there's a handful of people out there that have way more works in progress than I do, but I kicked myself in the tushy because, not figuratively, not literally, but like, I need to stop starting stuff. I need to discipline myself to finish something before I start something else. The things that I'm leaning on right now, these are all finished products or projects that I've done, and it makes me happy having them here. Now this one I'm excited to wear because it's my first ever like cardigan thing that I made for myself that actually kind of sort of fits me. So I'm anxious to actually wear it out in public and see what kind of compliments I get. Is that bad? I mean, I like to think myself as a humble person, but also I like attention, but I don't like attention, if that makes sense. The right kind of attention? I don't know. Like, I feel like a weird, silly person that, like, I don't know, why do I need to seek other people's opinions, you know? Like, I don't need them, but I don't know, I told Juan the other day, he was asking me something about how I see a project or something, and I'm like, but look, I wouldn't ask you if I didn't want your opinion. Like, I'm asking you, okay, it's more or less not necessarily I want opinions. I do want the opinions, but I think what I'm wanting is to help me talk it through. I need someone to bounce off the ideas. Like, are my ideas good? You know, like, is this something you would, you know, do? I take people's opinions seriously, and to heart. So, also, I don't let people necessarily bully me, per se, because, I mean, if I like somebody, I like somebody, if, you know, and if I want to talk about them in every single video that I have, I'm going to, because I'm inspired by that person. I enjoy their company, albeit it's you know, across the screen. I don't know this person in real life, like, and I should say, I don't know these people like, personally, in person. Like, they're many miles away and I only know them through a screen. So, but I don't know, I really like the friendships that I have made on YouTube. There are several of you I wish lived closer to me so we could do this instead of, you know, across the screen like this. And then I have to wait, you know, however much time it is between the time I actually record this and the time I publish it for you guys to watch, and wait for the comments, you know? So, and I could see the benefits of going live, which I could have done, but I don't have an hour to sit here with you guys right now, so that's why I figured I'll record a video of me just jibber-jabbering, because apparently I'm in the mood for that right now. And my kids are downstairs with their daddy, playing video games, yelling and screaming, so you may or may not hear them come across the video. This pink, thank goodness, kind of stinks though, because I only caked up one of every color that's in here. And I have gone 3 whole sets of pinks before running out. Like, and I still have, I will make it. I will make it to the end of this row, and I won't be completely out of yarn. And I still have 2 and 2 of those neon colors right there, the pink, yellow, and blue. Still have 2 of each of those. I'm trying to use it up. It's like, come on. What I might end up doing is, Boggy Creek has these things called tumbleweeds, and the kids wear these around their neck, are these like little balls of yarn, like little pom-poms, you know, of yarn that you can make from yarn, and they'll wear them around their necks, and they'll have or they're carried or something, I can't remember how it works, but the campers will wear these strings around their necks, and then excuse me, the kids with the tumbleweeds will, if they see somebody acting kind or doing something kind or something was done to them kindly or whatever, it's all about spreading kindness, which, you know, we're all about here on YouTube as well. Hashtag Kindness Matters 2024 is still going strong. But, you know, they'll take one of the strings out of the tumbleweed, like they'll pull it out of that little pom-pom thing, and they'll tie it on the kid that did the deed, the kind deed, on their string. And then by the end of the camp, they're, you know, they've got these necklaces, hopefully full of strings, you know. So I'm thinking I'll just use what's left over of these colors and just make some tumbleweeds, I guess. Because there's going to be quite a bit of it left, though. So I don't know. Because I don't want to cake up another set of yarn just to make this longer, because honestly, once I finish this sequence of colors, it's going to be, I'm not going to be able to make another full sequence of colors to keep it within the 50 inches that it's supposed to be in. So, because when I'm done with this sequence of colors that I'm on now, the blanket's going to be almost 45 inches. Long. So I'm only going to have 5 to 7 inches left, and that's half of a sequence if they measure about 14 inches, right? So, oh wait, hold on. I might actually go and put fringe on this, because this blanket with the fringe on it is super cute. There's something about these peephole chevrons that when I change the colors and leave the fringe on it, there's something, I don't know what it is with me and fringe. Like, I want to leave the fringe on my mug rugs, or turn it into fringe anyway. So I think that's what I'll do before I make the tumbleweeds. Go through and make some fringe. I don't know what colors I'm going to do. I might stick to the same colors that are in each of the color change row areas. I don't know if I'm explaining that right. I'll show you here in just a minute when I finish this row. The trash talking. My husband is so good at trash talking the kids. Like, and so the thing is, our biggest thing, we don't believe in trash talking if you can't take it. You know, don't do it. Don't dish it if you can't eat it. If you can't take it back, right? I don't know if that's the right way to say it. Don't dish it out if you can't take it in. You know, if you're gonna trash talk somebody and have fun and all that, and you can't tolerate it back, then don't do it. You know, like, and so we are very big on, like, not trash talking in a mean way, but like having fun, joking around, you know, and we want them to be able to do it back in a respectful way and be able to take it, you know, and so they're getting good at it, you know, like taking it. So, and the older they get, the better they get at giving it back. Oops, sorry, I just kicked the table, or the little stool that you guys are sitting on. So I can hear the trash talking going on down there. It's funny. All right, so what I was talking about, the fringe. So, like, do I just keep it the blue and purple like this, you know, or do I add the other colors onto? I think I'm just gonna stick to the colors that are here. Like maybe put some blue here, purple, like actually not really fill it in, but like there's a couple holes, like one here, one right here, and one right here. So I might put like 3 fringe thingies across here, and I might keep this purple, blue, you know, keep the colors. I think that would look really pretty instead of mixing them. I think mixing them would look cute too, but I think what I'm going to do is keep the colors matched. I think that's what I'm going to do. Did they look cute with that fringe on there? I don't know what it is. Like, it makes it feel more like a piñata. Okay, so I'm gonna color change to my purple, but I gotta find my scissors. Okay, these scissors I have had since I was scrapbooking. I don't scrapbook anymore, but they are called Color Bee. Precision tip is sharp. These are Color Bee scissors. I don't know if you can see the name on there very well. But these are, they have the tips on them that help you to cut paper. And they're still, like, oopsies, they're still really sharp. But these, I've been trying to use these as yarn cutters. I don't know if you can, no, they're still pretty close together. But what I have to do with these to get them to actually cut, I have to kind of put some, like, pressure on it like this. And then it cuts it really easily. But these were such good scissors that I didn't want to get rid of them after I got rid of all my scrapbook stuff because I didn't do it anymore. But I kept these because they were super sharp still. And still good. Still really good scissors after all these years. Alright, so I'm going to start my, no, wrong color. That was the last color I did before the pink. Oh goodness. Okay, here we go. So I'm pulling 2 strands of yarn together at the same time. Like, I have 1 cake of every color in here. And I'm pulling the strand from the center of the cake, and then I'm pulling the strand from that's wrapped around the outside of the cake, and so I'm pulling them together, and it works out really nicely. It's a little tough at times, but so I'm not going to do a slip knot or anything. I'm just going to basically finish off my last double crochet that I have on here, and then I'm going to tie the 2 ends together, just double knot them for now. I'm probably going to go back through here, and I have some glue somewhere. I think it's downstairs. I don't know where I put it. I thought I had it up here. No, I think it might be downstairs in my office area. So now I've got so it's just, I don't know if you can see, it's just knotted right there, just double knotted. Just a regular old twice. And I just kind of keep it tight. And now I can keep moving along. So, y'all, I think I'm going to end this video. I'm basically almost at, my watch keeps sliding down. Quick rant. This watch, I can't put it on this next one because it's too tight. It does, I need movement, but then this one is too loose. I have a small wrist, and so I need a watch band that goes in between those 2 bands, those 2 notches. But they don't, I know I could wear like other watches or bands that have like Velcro and stuff on them, because then I can adjust it to where I want it. But to be honest, I like these bands, and so I just deal with it. Anywho, it's getting a little wild and crazy downstairs, so I am gonna get off of here, I think, or maybe, I don't know. Do I want to keep going? Do I want to go a little bit longer? I don't know. I don't want to push my limit on people coming up here and walking in on me talking. But it sounds like they're having fun down there, so. And tomorrow, we are actually going to be doing school again. My goodness. We have yet to have a full week of school since starting back up. Like a week or two ago? 2 weeks ago? I don't know. Because the month of July, my husband was off 2 of the weeks. So we don't do school when he's off. And then last week was just weird. He actually worked last week for the first few days of the week. But the one day that he was working, one of the days that he was working, we didn't do school because I had a family thing come up. And oh my goodness, I think we got like 2 days out of that whole week last week. Or was that last week? I don't know. I'm starting to lose track now. Anyway. And then today we had dentist appointments, you know, basically first thing this morning. So there was no getting school started when we got back. Because, you know, God forbid we start school after 10 o'clock. Because if we do that, we work into, you know, we work on our school through or past or after lunch, and it takes out of our game playing time and friend time and all that fun stuff. So they had a day off today. That's okay. We'll get back to it tomorrow. It's fairly easy for the most part, until my daughter, you know, doesn't want to take my advice, or, you know, I don't know if I want to say advice, but my help. Oh, I snuck in on her today and she was counting. I don't listen. I know how frustrating it is to distract somebody or interrupt somebody while they're counting, while they're crocheting, because I hate it when people do that to me. So I literally stood there and waited at her door, at her bedroom door. She had it popped open, and she was counting, and I waited till she was done, and I went. She goes, "What the fudge am I doing?" Or "What the flip am I doing?" is what she said. And I said, "Oh, you're." I said something, and I spooked her a little bit, startled her. And she's like, "Oh, I said, what did you say?" And she goes, "I just said, what the flip am I doing?" or something, you know, to make sure I knew she would. I knew she didn't say anything bad. But then I asked her, she's like, she started explaining her issues. So she started out with so many stitches, and she kept somehow losing stitches. Like she was reducing the amount of stitches somehow. But she's like, "I'm following the instructions to a T. Like, I'm following them word, letter, number by number. Like, everything is done right, but every time I come to the end, I have a different number of stitches." And so I wasn't trying to, like, belittle her or be mean or anything. I literally just calmly asked her. I said, "Well, did you maybe possibly add a stitch and didn't realize it?" She got so mad, like rolled her eyes and was just like, "Ugh, I didn't do that," you know, or I was like, "Well, could you possibly," you know, she's like, "Well, I did everything I was supposed to do, and I'm still da 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 da." And then I was like, "Well, did you maybe possibly," I don't know. Like, I just was trying to give her questions to try to see if maybe she could look back at the round and see if she messed up somewhere. I was just trying to help her problem solve. But my God, it was like I was ripping a nail off or something of hers. Like, geez, I said, "Fine, I'm done helping." That's what I do. If that's how she is to me, I just go, "Okay, fine, figure it out. I tried to help you." Like, I don't know how to help her. I don't. Like, because the way I fix things is not the way she wants to fix things. And so, I don't know. It's just, she cracks me up in a frustrating way. Very frustrating way. It gets me so hot-headed. But you know what? I left her alone. I just walked away. So that's fine. Figure it out. And sometimes that's what she needs. She just needs to figure it out on her own. And I just have to figure that out on my own, that she needs to figure it out on her own. And I'm sorry for the ranting, but y'all, this is therapeutic. Crocheting and talking to you guys. Even though I'm not getting a response back immediately. It's just, it's better to talk about it, whether you're physically here or not. Oh goodness, I really should end the video. Because the longer the video is, the longer it takes to save it and load it. And the editing doesn't take very long, because I literally copy and paste from one video to the next. And unless there's like something, like I said something that I maybe went, I probably shouldn't have said that, I'll edit that out. But if you watch my videos, you'll rarely see one of those transitions where it kind of like hops around, you know? Because I'm a lot like a lot of other creators, or like one that comes to mind is Russ from It's Raining Yarn. He doesn't edit any of his videos. And I like to be that way too. I don't want to edit anything out if I don't have to. So that's why I'm hoping that my yelling children and family down there, listen y'all, they are downstairs. Like, we have a ranch style house, okay? And we have a basement, because we live in the Midwest, so we have basements, you know, for tornadoes. So anyway, they are downstairs in the basement. You'd think, they sound like they're literally right outside my room, like on the other side of this wall is where they sound like they are right now. But they're not. So our ranch style house, like, so I don't know. Okay, so here is, like, you're looking inside from the, like, down to the roof of the house, right? You're looking down on the house. I'm over here in this corner of the house. No, hold on. Yeah, I'm over here in this corner of the house. I'm in the back of the house, okay? So our front door is here. I can literally lean forward and see my front door. So there's like a little hallway, right, you know, to my bedroom from the front door. They are over here, but downstairs. And the stairs is like a darn funnel. And you can literally, like, it funnels all the noise upstairs. And it sounds like they're in the next room. So like I said, I'm hoping and praying that all their screaming and yelling that they've been doing isn't coming across very easily. These cakes in here, they're looking a little limp. It's kind of funny. The yellow one and the purple one are the only two that have some firmness look to them. And my arm's starting to get a little tired because these armrests are a little higher, and I usually try to sit in between them so my elbows are resting down by my side and not up here, because then it's like, you know, pushing my elbow. This is not my elbow. You know, this thing right here, the shoulder. Oh my goodness. And I'm sorry, y'all. I have had to do a lot of batch recording, kind of, like recording a lot of videos in one day. So you're going to notice this shirt in a lot of videos. You're going to notice a lot of my videos have a lot of the same shirts because, well, I go through the same shirts. I have a closet full of shirts, but I only go through a handful of them. I just have certain ones I like more than others, I guess. And I'm slowly trying to get rid of clothes that I don't wear. That if I find myself not wearing something, I will donate it. And just get rid of it. Because, like, why keep it in my closet if I'm not going to wear it? But I'm also lazy and forgetful. So I go months and then it goes, oh yeah, that's right, I need to get rid of this stuff. Because, you know, I don't wear it anymore. And a good tip, y'all, it actually does work pretty well. But I just don't really follow through with it 100%. Like, I guess it doesn't work 100% well for me. But it's a good idea. Where you take, when you could start now. Go in your closet and take all your hangers, if you have hanging stuff, take all your hanging stuff and flip them where you have to hook them like towards you instead of like this. Like instead of hanging it like this, you're gonna hang it towards you, like where the opening of the hanger comes like at you, right? And do that for your seasonal clothes. Like if you wear like t-shirts for the summer and warmer months, hang all that, you know, with your hangers backwards, and then go through your, you know, go through your summer, your warm months or whatever, your warm, your season, go through your season of life, and when you go to start wearing like your cooler weather clothing, whatever you haven't flipped around, like, so when you, okay, like for instance, this shirt, I go and I hang it up like this, right, to start with. Now, if I pull it off, then I move the hanger, I turn it back the other way, the normal way that you would hang it up. And then obviously I would keep hanging this shirt back up on that hanger and just keep doing it this way, the normal way. And if by the end of the season I'm still like whatever's left that I haven't worn, those are typically the clothes that you're not going to wear again, because you obviously went like 3 or 4 months not wearing that one item or whatever. So it's, you know, it's a good way to help you dwindle down on your clothes if you have too many, because I know there are some clothes that some people just don't wear and they just keep it in their closet. So, you know, I'm probably not explaining it correctly, but that's just the way I understand it. So that's what I try to do at the beginning of a new season. So like when I start wearing my cold weather clothes, my long sleeve shirts and stuff, I'll flip them around. And as I wear them, I flip them the normal way. So that way, by the time I wear my warm clothes again, whatever I haven't worn over that season of winter, fall, you know, the cooler months, I take those clothes off the hangers and I throw them in a box to donate. And another tip, I know this has nothing to do with yarn or crochet or hooks or whatever, but another tip that I learned is hold on to your Amazon boxes. Not all of them, but just like take one, you know, if you get a decent sized one, and it doesn't have to be huge. You know, it could be about this size, roughly, you know. And what you do is you use it as a donate box. So you start, you know, filling it up with stuff you want to donate, like clothes or shoes or items that you don't want to use, don't want to keep anymore, that are still, you know, they're donatable. They're donation worthy. You put them in the box, and then when that box is full, guess what? You take the box to the donation center and you hand it to them, and you don't have to worry about getting the basket or box or whatever back. You literally go, here, take it all. And you don't even have to ask for the container back. And then you get another Amazon box or shipment box that you get in the mail or something, or find another box somewhere and start it all over again. I literally have an Amazon box sitting in my closet full of clothes, full of stuff that I need to take to the donation center. And we order enough through Amazon that I get plenty of Amazon boxes that I could easily replenish it very quickly. Alright, we are now officially 10 minutes later of me saying I need to get off here, and I do need to get off here because it's getting close to my kids' bedtime, and I feel like I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit because I've talked so much. I feel like I sit here outside of the videos, the recordings that I do, and go, whatever am I going to talk about? I don't know what's interesting, you know. I just feel like I live a very boring life, you know, and crochet all the time, especially here lately, to the point that my arms are getting, you know, just, I go to a chiropractor once a month, so she's helping me with that, but I need to do my wand exercises that he came out with when I first started watching him. I need to go hunt those videos down. I think they were lives though, or something, or member. No, because I've been a member, so I would have had access to his members' videos because I've been a member since day one. Like, he rolled them out, and I was like, I was on it. So yeah, who knew I would find something to talk about? So yeah, y'all, it's a beautiful day to crochet. That's not what I meant to say. It's a beautiful day to go out and spread kindness and positivity, and you know what? Go out and make beautiful things. And I'll see you guys on the next video, so have a great one, friends. Bye.